Generic greetings and welcome back once again to Dune Spice Wars. Today's beverage is a very nice cherry cola. So welcome back to the game. In the previous episode we started a new game mode, the Conquest game mode, as House Carino. We've decided to go for this famous summit scenario, and the mission was to basically win by hegemony, so it's just a score point thing. And well, we lucked out by being right next to the observatory. Nobody else is even remotely near. The Atreides could have probably rushed it if they really needed to. I don't even know if the Harkins still exist. Anyway, let's continue on with this thing. Unpause, and we have just captured this area here, which is, well, it's going to host probably a plasticrete factory because... manpower range, there we go. Yes, because we've got this minerals. It says 100% plasticrete factory resource production, and it says 20% economy building resource production and extra manpower production if the village has at least one of each type of building. So yeah, good. We're currently on just over 10,000 hegemony, but obviously that's going up for a couple of reasons. Firstly, we gain 15 per day, although is it 15 plus 25% plus 15%? I mean, it might be. It says 15 a day, but then that thing is plus 15% hegemony gains. I'm not sure. And then there's also this thing that's getting built, which is going to be another plus 8. There's the Land Street Council, and we want to say economy development speed for ourselves, and elected faction gains truce with every other faction. So, I mean, I don't mind having that. Although I would like to reduce influence on Atreides, which I can only really put a couple in there. You can't have it all. Anyway, we have construction complete over here. So, again, money is still okay, but it's not ideal. And we are going to have a rocket launcher in there. We could probably put it closer to there, but as long as you protect this, that's the main takeaway. Actually, I'm going to... No, I'm not going to stop production on that. I'm going to continue on that. And... we have a bit of research complete, which is integrated costs, which is good. After that, we're going to go with survival training because it's only going to take 4 days as opposed to 9, and hopefully we're going to have the research investments trigger. You know what? I'm not even going to bother with that. I'm going to try and get that and get our economy development speed up and running. We're also going to go with... no, we're not. I was going to go with the supply drop, but we need level 1 minimum with Spacing Guild, which we don't have. Oh, I've just realised as well, there's all of our counterintelligence agents. Brilliant. Okay. I don't think there's anything like that going on, really, at this stage, but yeah, obviously never truly know. Down here, we're on... Oh, is development completed. Integrated costs. Ally villages neighbouring the Imperial base get 10% Solari production. There we go. So that's immediately 30 production. That's good. And minus 50% major building Solari upkeep. Major building Solari upkeep. We don't have a major building. We can get one. We could get one. Things like this research station to increase research hubs speed. But that'll be pretty good. We've also got another couple here. We've got a nuclear silo, which is you can only build it once and allows the preparation and launch of nuclear warheads. And finally, you've got experimental furnace. It says 30% economy building resource production in ally villages in the region and its neighbours. So again, really good. We are not going to build that at this stage, though. If we were going to put it anywhere, it would probably be here, because that would get 1, 2, 3, 4 areas. There would be 1, 2, 3. Yeah, not really worth it. Construction complete up here. That is our plasticrete factory. And we need one type of each building, don't we? We do, indeed. I'm going to go with an airfield over here so we can hot drop if we need to. Yep, that seems about right. And continue building. I mean, I'm looking forward to bumping into the Harkins because I want to know what's gone wrong. Because it does feel like something is definitely wrong. There's trading from the Atreides, actually. They want to give us influence, and instead they're going to take Intel, Plasticrete, and no, Solari. We're not going to have all that. That's a bit of a waste there. We probably need to increase our military, because we've only got 2 Sardaukar. I say only 2 Sardaukar. We've only got 2 Sardaukar, and yeah, probably best to gather a bit more. And we're going to do some more raiding. We're going to raid over here, I think. That's actually a acid lakes. I didn't realise it's... yes, you lose 10% health per day. It's 414 to capture because I've raided it and it's so far out. And it's a point of interest. So, yeah, that would be good. That's not going to happen though, is it? Anyway, we're going to go over there and grab that. I'd very much like to talk with the locals, which is reveal a siege, but we don't have the water available. Let's just double down on this one. Oh, I don't think 170. I think 150 is fine. And maybe that. Actually, you know what? No, don't put any on that. Construction possible. Military unit. Not happening. There's the council results. Ah, oh, darn it. So it says enemy military units with this faction borders minus 10% influence production to their owner. Enemy military units within this faction borders minus 10% influence. Or minus 10 influence. Oh, but we're not in enemy borders? I don't know what that really means. Anyway, nobody won for truce. Of all people, the Atreides didn't want a truce with everybody. However, we did get research investments, which means that this is now much, much cheaper. Yeah. Economy development completion speed is increased by 50%. Excellent. So I could go on attack Runham now with only the 3 units I have. I'd rather wait just a little while. Just a little while. We can't really build any. Joan Branch we don't need, and Harvester Works we don't need. That's the problem with doing this third one. It doesn't really do anything. If I put a military district in there, I don't know if it'll complete. No, 3. It just does specifically say 3 economy buildings. What I can do is use our newly built... yeah, there's the airfield, and we gather those, and we head over, because we have the airfield. What else do we want? We want one of each type. Well, it's going to be intel. There we go. And, well, let's go. Let's attack. Let's do some raiding. And we can raid all of these as well. Because I'm going to be capturing this one next, followed by this one, probably. Only 38 days left. 332 odd. Oh, good grief, it's expensive. But this one's going to be 138. We're on +8 though, authority. So the incinerator is a very useful piece of kit. It, yes, attack deal damage to the frontal cone. It ignores enemy armor. What's its damage as well? Its damage is 12. These Sudakar are leveling up now, so they're like 23 for their power. So, and you can see the execution there as well. Hopefully you saw it anyway. And still haven't found the Harkonnens. There's something gone wrong. There's something seriously gone wrong with this game. Not complaint, just an observation. Because indeed, yes, we're getting what we want. So we're going to pull back. We've lost a lot of health on these incinerators, though. Yeah, it's the acid lakes that are doing it. They don't have much health at all. So we're back. We've come out of that. So we'll slowly heal up. Might as well just stop there. And they're going to gain health. We'll pull back to there, actually. So there's our money, which is good. And that's now ×2 hostile. 500. Yes, I don't think I'll be capturing that at all. That's interesting. 183 for that, and it's quite a ways out from the Imperial base. That one's 138, and that's 183. Obviously, this other one, the first one, is what we're going to take. How we're doing for developments. Filtration systems is on the way, which is good. It appears that the Atreides have stalled. I'm just going to go for double speed in the game, because, well, there's no reason not to. Landstrid Council Review. Interesting. Only 2, not 3. Sorry. That's new. The elected faction gains Landstrid standing. The elected faction gets Landstrid punishes. I mean, yeah. We want the Landstrid standing. That'll take us up to high if we were to do that. So if we just stop, we gain supply, yes. Reflects the amount of provisions unit can survive on hostile. Yeah. It can be replenished near allied villages. Water determines both how much maximum supply units can get and how fast it replenishes. Fine. 188 to take that area. I mean, I don't need to raid is the question, I guess is the thing. I don't need to raid. So why should we? We will not. We will, however, head down here and take this area. And I'm going to put the range units at the back. We now have access to the armory as well, so we can get things like sharpened blade, which is increased power but reduced health, heavy armor. Oh, there's the artillery drone. Yeah, we could do all of that. We're not going to because it's going to cost money, and we just don't. We're not really. We're not in a. Oh, there we go. Yeah, we're not really in a war of. Well, we're in an economic fight rather than that. You know, a military one. Speaking of military, there is the Harkonnens. And it appears that being placed here in the mountains, they've not been able to get past it to capture anything. That's a thing. Okay, fine. Fine. Chom shares available. Oh yeah, that's dropping massively. It appears that the Atreides have sold their shares. Let's capture that. Construction possible in that building, yes, I'm aware. And it does mean now, though, that we can build wind traps. These were always in the game in the past. Wind traps. But you didn't have to research them, now you do, which is a curious one. Let's go for buying some shares. If we get to 30%, we get 20% military power and max influence. So it's just worth doing. So we're going to go with all of the economic upgrades first because we got 50% bonus. Then we definitely want to go down for outpost logistics. Own village of the authority penalty to annex is reduced by 30%. What it means by that is if we go to, say, this, it points out that 106 of our authority needed is because of owned villages. And we would reduce that by 30%. So big, big hit. The Imperial Audit and Landstreet support are now locked in. Currently researching geothermal condensers, fuel cell factories, gain 5 water, 10 solari, and 10% village resource production. What I mean is this thing. This is now captured, and once again, we're going to go straight for heavy militia and ranged militia. We don't need to do that, but, well, we may as well. We've got... Again, the standard bonus of just 20% resource production, which has gone to 40% now. And is that nothing special in there? No, so we're just going to say this thing, which just gives us straight up Solari. We have Minor House Delegation. A delegation from a minor house has come for your help. They need to reach one of your enemies, but don't have the means to do so safely. Give them manpower. Or shield them with a distraction, which will lose intel, and the mine houses will gain permanent votes on the council. I'm going to wait until that manpower ticks over. We'll just give them the helping hand that they need. I think that is probably the way forward. So to capture this next one, it's 300. To capture the one back there, it's 200. To capture that, we're not even going to look at. It must cap out at 5, right? Yeah, above max cost. That one is 200. This one is 300, but within 28 days, it's going to drop. We could also go over here, which is Well of Riches, 263. I mean, that's probably the way forward. But what would we just drop a spaceship? We could drop a spaceship for 3,000 there, and then this will be next to it. That would probably be the better way to do it. We'll see anyway. Just going to pull back to our main home. And there's the manpower, so we'll claim that reward, which is going to be pretty good. For this building here, just go for an economy building resource production, which is wholesale market, just an extra 5 Solari because we can. Construction complete. Landstreet Council is going to tick over shortly. There's the council. Elected faction gains Landstreet standing. We're going to say 120 for us, and then I want to say 110 for Landstrid Punishers. You know what? No. Don't want it. Don't need it. Don't want it, don't need it. Siege is now friendly. If we were to sign an agent, all building upkeep is reduced by 20%. That is really good. That is really good. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to get our Sardaukar to try and get this weapon seller caravan. Construction complete in here. We want one of everything again, I guess, because then we gain straight up just 40%. So yeah, Harkins have been out of the game from the very beginning. Bit of a bad rap, that, and I'm hoping that is an anomaly, not common. I've never seen that before, and I've played a number of games in this game mode, so that's strange. And the Atreides have appeared to basically stop caring as well. I mean, they can easily get through stuff. They've got this here that they can capture, but they just haven't bothered. We've got another 2 days left for research. Might as well use it. That's harvesters. That's all a bit pointless going down there. Outpost logistics. It's all about capturing territory now. One would argue that's what it's always been about, but they're going to give me a 1.6k salari for a bit of influence and some intel. No problem, mate. Take it. Take it. You can have it all day long. I'd like to do this secondary, because it's gain 3 development assets. Pressuring regresses by 5% as well, but we've not had that pop up yet. For be elected to be celebrated in the Landstrid, which we can do Water Sellers Union only. We don't have the rest of it. We could spend influence and have extra agents. Alright, so we can probably get on that if need be. We're going to go with intel production. I don't know why I'm putting them in a line there, by the way. No other reason that I am. That's military units. Well, I'm going to resolve that, and I'm going to resolve this one as well. Siege detected over there. It is a hostile siege. I can't do anything about it. And it's also nowhere near any of us, so I'm not really too worried. There is the... Yes, there is another person we can apply. We're going to put it on the Spacing Guild. We need to start leveling up on that front. All of our ornithopters are doing whatever they need to do. Oh, there's another... Send a military unit to gain something. That's a crashed shuttle. We could have researched it first to gain military developments, but I'm not too concerned. We'll resolve that. And then just come home. No time to chit-chat. I don't think I would have ever... I don't think a Sardaukar would say chit-chat. It doesn't sound to be... something they would utter. But there you go. Brilliant. Brilliant. Construction complete over here. So we now have 20% across the board. We can build a wind trap, but we don't need to. We don't need plastcrete. Don't really need a research station either, but I am going to build... Oh, yeah, I'm going to build just extra research. I'm going to go for that. This is just going to give us Solari, and we'll resolve that. And then we'll come back. So, we can capture next. That's 300. That's 300, but it's going to drop down because of... We've only got 15 days left for being hostile. Over there is 215. And... Ooh, there's another send military unit to investigate thing. I'm just going to send the Sardaukar over there. I could use our... We do have a... We do have a airfield over here, but there's no real point. Aha! Water Sellers Union. Elected faction gains... goes to the Water Sellers Union. We need that. Okay? So I'm going to keep my influence and let the game progress. Let's see. Statescraft development. I'm going to unlock that and get... I wanted influence, but you need a listening post, and a listening post, it's not really viable. It's not viable because you need to be next to an enemy, so I'd need to capture this. But we can deploy another base. So we want to capture this, which is processing plant. So I could click on this. Oh, no, I can't click on this. I can click on this one. Yes. And I could drop this thing. No, we can't drop it. It's not. It's too far away. That would be okay, though. Get another base. Interesting. But that would use all of our influence, and I want to use it to capture this. So, yeah, there we go. Looks like all of our ornithopters have basically done nothing. I'm just gonna send one over there. And I'm going to get another one, turn the auto recon off, and I'm just going to send it over here. I just want to keep an eye on the Atreides and what they're up to. Point of interest complete. Resolve that and just come back. Unless there's something further afield. Don't think there is. There is the votes locked in. War of Assassins, Water Sellers Union. Yeah, we're going to go for Water Sellers Union. I don't know who else is potentially available for it. Don't know if you saw there, but that ornithopter, yeah, was getting shot. Didn't realise all the sound changes when it's off, when you're running at max speed. So, 20% resource production. There's research complete. And we're going to go with Imperial Researchers. +1 knowledge per completed district. 10 days and 17. I'm going to go with that. Completed district. We've got... Are these districts? Yes, they are districts. We've got 2 of the 3. To get a third would be a challenge. There is another abandoned Fremen camp. No Fremen on this scenario, I should point out, on this mission. So we're going to head over to the left. I mean, they're sending ornithopters, but the Harkonnens have not done anything expansion-wise, and... Did they own this? I thought they owned that, you know? They could have lost it somehow. It's unlikely, but they could have done. 7 more days left for that. Yeah, let's just grab this. That's going to give us Plascrete. And we've got another pop-up. It's a rumoured attack. Rumours circling about your involvement in attack on civilian transport. Again, we can lose influence and gain land strat standing. I'm actually going to do the other one, which is spread more favourable take, which is gain influence. Because I need influence. Chome shares now available. Well, more Chome shares. I'll just buy some now when it's high. I say high, it's only 800, but then it's going to massively drop anyway. There's the Landstrid vote. House Carino, we definitely want to win this, so we're going to put 200 on the nose. And all faction, well, I'm just going to put 10% on that one for minor houses. We don't need to put 300. I'm going to put 250. And that's it. Why would I not bump any more in? Because I don't think anyone else is going to say no. Actually, who else is available for that? Nope, just us. House Carino only for that. So they're either going to decline it, or it's either going to go to me or nobody. So I'll put 300 votes on it just to make sure. And there's that resolved. And we'll head back. We can build mercenaries. We can build Sudakars. We don't have any conscript swordsmen. We don't have artillery drones, Hammer or Kronos. There's no real reason to get that. And quite frankly, I've detected all sieges, so I might as well just send someone to grab that. Right, good. How are we doing for this? 3 days left. It's going to drop, and it's going to half, so it's be 150. Either that or we head over there. I mean, that's a valid point, right? Do we bother with this one? It's going to go to 100. Very valid point. This is going to drop to about 150. But we've got 235. Capturing this is going to give us a minimum 100 hegemony. That should be easy enough. And we have completed the secondary objective because it's disappeared. We can see that House Carino. 300 from my votes, 63 from the minor houses, and then there was a fair bit of pushback, 172. Elected faction, House Carino, gains assassins. I didn't even request them, just the minor houses voted on it. And then also we supported everyone getting the Lancer Witnesses, which is, again, minor houses. So now there's loads of people around here. Right, yeah, that's tip my hand. Let's go. Or do we do no penalty to annex villages within a special region? What's the penalty for that? 30%. Oh, it's 30? You know what? I think I do take this. I take this and then come back for that one. And that'll be game as soon as we grab that. I'd rather get that done and make it cheaper. That's the more efficient way of doing it. Imperial research is complete. Extra knowledge. Per complete district. That's 2 districts. If the Atreides take that, I'll be absolutely gutted. But I don't think that's going to happen, right? Let's buy some more Chom shares. There's all that, and that's taken over. Okay, there's the hegemony. Easy enough done. Point of interest completed. Any other points of interest around here? Oh, look at that. Yes. The Atreides are actually awake. So what are they doing? Well, they're doing supply drop. I can tell because of the supply drops. More news at 11. And they're attacking that. Now, whether or not they're raiding it or not, I don't know. But this is now captured. And extra salary production per military building. And manpower production as well. So we don't really need a wind trap. I'm going to place that, and I'm going to bring these guys back up to here. They are actually taking it. That's actually brilliant for us, because now we can build a listening post. Excellent. Excellent. Is there anything we need over here? We don't need Plascrete. We don't really need the manpower. We could build a military base, which is 20% military power for all units in this region and its neighbours. So basically over here. But I'd rather build a statescraft building. And we've got the money to do so. So that's going to go in. There's the Eye of the Council, which we can get. And that should be fine. 271 to take this. And they're capturing that. Which means listening post. There you go. So the Atreides are still about. They're just not really doing much. I don't know why they've been so sedate. I can understand that one. Interesting. Anyway, I'm going to send one of our recon units. I'm just going to hang it around here. They don't cloak these ones, by the way, so they can still be shot easily enough. I'm going to send it around here just to keep an eye on what the Atreides are up to. I would have thought they'd have captured these, but then again, they don't suffer the massive negatives for extending beyond their base. I think there is a certain level of it. Yeah, distance from base 51. But we're 200% on that one, aren't we? Yeah. 200%, I believe. Standard House Korean. Yeah, 200% more distance. There's some more shares. I'm just going to try and get as many shares as I can. 271 for this. When the research finishes, that's going to drop by... It's going to drop by 30. It's not terrible. And we might even have enough at that point. Construction complete down here. Per military building. We don't need Plastcrete factory, but it's just rude not to have when you've got that thing there. And there's the council locked in. We'll be voting on that shortly. Research, 7 more days for that next one. And we could go and smash this up. But if we were to just be friendly and say, give me influence, oh, they really don't want to do that. They'll happily be friends with me. But I want to keep my options open. Because if they take something that we really don't like, then it's nice to have the option to keep it open. House Harkonnen wants to give us loads of Plastcrete. Decline. Thank you. I'm already sitting on more than enough. The only thing you lack, really, with these guys at this stage is authority, which is something that you always lack with these builds, to be honest. Just because of the nature of the beast. We are still very high with our Landstroth standing, which is good. Which increases our share buying price. Not that we really need to do much with that. We're gaining 141 hedge money per day. Wow. I mean, this is one could say game, set, and match. It's complete. It's done. It is completely done. Gain Landstroth standing for manpower or intel, and they gain. No, we're just getting Landstroth standing. Thank you very much for the manpower. Speaking of that, I'm going to get in this. And I have the council, House Carino, 250 votes. Only us can go there anywhere. Elected faction, House Atreides. Reduction in their military power. I don't really care who gets the Solari upkeep because we've got 9 grand. Research is almost finished. Once it is done, where are we going to go from there? Charm manipulation, I think, which is... We have to go down here, which is a shame, but it means each 1% of charm share grants extra military power and a chance to detect an enemy operation. We've not even bothered with anything in here. It's just... It's not been a fighting game, has it? Which is fine. Those tend to happen. 217 to capture this. And that's going to alter in but a moment. Let's just keep an eye on it. So 271 to capture this. Once the research is complete, it will drop. There you go. 241. Done. Easy enough done. The council we don't really need. What I do want to do is get in supply drop. And it appears... Oh! Enemy agent captured! House Atreides launched an operation against you. Defense Sabotage. Well, well, well. They have an agent. I can hand it back to them if I need to. I'm not going to. What I'm going to do is attack them out direct, because they've been very cheeky. And we are going to liberate this. Liberate this base. There, look at that. Defense Sabotage. They sabotage that thing there. 2 more Sedekar units. And make sure they lose that. And let's put 40 on that, because whatever. Maybe that. We might be able to get them all. Alright, so we're going to take this over. Chum shares available. Yay! Buy some Chum shares. If we get a decent amount of Chum shares, we get bonuses anyway. There's the units hanging around. Keep buying Chum shares. Landstroth accountant vote is on the way. It's almost finished. We can deploy another base, but I'm going to save that for capturing this. Chum shares. Just keep buying shares until we get that Chum board member, which is plus 20% military power. There's the Landstroth votes. Oh, look at that. Interesting. 254 between the Harkonnens and the Atreides, and 44 minor house votes. We failed the Eye of the Council. But we're going to get more money, And the Atreides have lost 30% of their military power because of gear regulations. That's fine then. That's excellent. Okay. Continue on then. I'm just liberating this. I don't even need to do it, but it's happening. I'm just accepting that it's happening. To keep buying these shares to increase our military power. And there's 2 more of those. I'm just gonna send them over there. Chome shares are really expensive. Oh, wait, this just in. Don't care. We've got so much money. There's our research station. Speaking of that, I am going to build a research station. That's going to give us 3 of the buildings. So, yeah, nice bonuses there. Another agent, which we'll put in Landstrid. Also, I'm going to talk to the Atreides. Hello, Atreides. I do have one of your agents, but you're going to give me influence to get him back. No, they don't want them back. Interesting. Shows you where the loyalties of little Atreides lies there, doesn't it? Alright, so this is game. That's been captured. There it is. Sorry, that's not been captured. That's been taken off them. And we're going to go and capture this Well of Riches, which is... Oh, it's straight up 1,000 hegemony. We only need 1,000 to win, so that'll be us. Over here, by the way, I'm just going to build a harvester works. We haven't even got harvesters, but we don't. I'm just doing this to get that district completed. And there you are. So let's be honest. Put our hands up. This has been easy for several reasons. Firstly, the Harkonnens were in the far corner and have not interfered with the game at all. They've not interacted with the game in any manner, any meaningful manner. They might have had a little bit of dialogue here and there and a bit of trading, but nothing else. And the Atreides have seemed stalled. But, I mean, look, they've captured this area and had that before we took it off them. I think we mainly won, though, by getting the observatory early on. As soon as we took that, it was game, and there it is. We'll view the summary. It's not going to be too much of a surprise. We killed the most units. Development-wise, we absolutely rocketed past everybody. Our economy, look at that. There was times when our economy was worse than the Harkonnens, and they did nothing. But then again, they weren't spending anything. Territory increased. Politics, we romped past there. And military, again, there wasn't really much in it. So we'll continue to the map, and we'll see what that affords us. So, a good win. A good win, not a hard game, but hopefully an anomaly. So, we've reached the summit. We have got a reward. Gain sovereignty over the land, gain 3 development assets, and we have 3 options. Choose one. Attentive ears, plus 10% intel production. Sapper's Brigade, 10% damage to enemy units and structures per agent assigned to their faction. And Spying Initiative, 50% agent recruitment speed and plus 5 agents. We're going to do that. Confirm. Alright, and that's now done. So, we now also have development assets. So at the top right here, in an area that you've taken, you can activate improvements. So, extra water, start every mission with 10 Landstrid, or plus 3 fuel cells. None of them are really amazing. However, we've got 2 new options, Strategic Expansion and Bailout. Strategic Expansion is a standard game. Oh no, gain hegemony over the area and avoid losing units. What's this one? Own 30% of Chome shares, high siege activity, and gain 3 development assets by celebrating the Landstrid. That seems a bit more interesting. This is False Wall West. But I like the idea of going here because it puts us next to the Atreides. We could still go for the other one as well, though. Authority. Ooh, if we win this one, we gain authority production, potentially. Ooh, right. That's good. Because we lack authority production. I would get the same on this one as well. Okay. I mean, they're all good. I think we're gonna go with. I don't fancy doing another one with just hegemony. It's gonna be, as a viewing experience, not ideal. We're gonna go with this one. Extend your grasp. So we're generating. We have to sell Plascrete to gain Chorm. To the Chorm, to the Earthen Spice. No sandworms. Gift water to the Fremen, so there's going to be Fremen on this map. High siege activity. So I am going to activate water. So we just gain 3 water as standard. Okay, let's go ahead and we're going to use the same 2 people. And we'll start this. Let's see what we get. Okay, Mount Idaho range is unclaimed. If we grab it, we find anyone else, we might form a good base of economy. And we need to take 13 villages. This is going to be difficult for us. Because, well, we don't really take territory very well. Oh, it's a big one. A big scenario as well. Let's see then. So it's all about just getting control of villages. Alright, fine. And let's start as we mean to go on. Just start capturing things. Hopefully we'll look out and this is some like ore. It's going to be ore. It is not. But hopefully it'll be alright. There is somewhere we can't take. There's somewhere we can take, which is good. I'm going to go with Rifleman. And having the Sudakar straight away is just... it just makes it infinitely easier. Yeah, so there are Fremen. There are also, obviously, Atreides and the Harkonnens. Which is fine. We can capture that. Just going to send that over there to gain intel. And that's that captured. Let's come down, and we want to gain Plascrete. It's all about Plascrete here. Not in... no, I'm not going to spend any money on that. Solid materials to gain Plascrete production. Oh, and there it is. That's what we wanted. Minerals, extra Plascrete factory. What else bonuses do we have? Extra Plascrete production per economy building, and intel if we have one of each type of thing on the village. Brilliant. There's another Ornithopter. We're going to set that going. Also going to buy another one. We're going to have a... Where's my the Sodakar unit? It's there. Oh, I thought it was a Rifleman. No. So we've already got one of the 13. That's now resolved. Bring these down. And we'll attack Tabor in the Haga Basin. So... these are all adjacent, which is good. That's rare elements. These are all good bonuses for us. There we go. Everyone's on one village now. But we have the disadvantage that it just takes us longer. As we get further away from here, I mean, we can capture this one easily. We can capture that one quite easily. And indeed, that one quite easily. But, yes, it's going to be a bit of an issue after those. So we can get 1, 2, 3... 4, 5 of them relatively easy. That's halfway there. On this one, there's a well of riches as well. That'll give us hegemony. It doesn't matter. It's not a hegemony victory. It's all based on the villages. And gifting water to the Fremen. How much water do we need? Probably 30? 30 water. Wow. From here, we'll gain Megapolis. To gain water. I might just do that anyway. Early. 2 water from there, 5 from there, 4, 4, 6. Oh, you know what? The game is not thrown as a bone, but because I don't know what our opponents have got. They might have a similar thing. I'm gonna get Plascrete. Just keep sending it. Development complete for solid materials. That's going to increase Plascrete. New village controlled, which naturally will straight be Plascrete factory. And let's go for this one, which is again 22. There's another Ornithopter. We'll send it on its way to automatic scout about. Don't know why it's going in here. There's nothing to find. But yes, continue on. Going around the circle. And grabbing all of these is going to be brilliant. Yeah. There's the fight there. Oh, there's some ruins as well. Spend 400 to gain authority. That button could not be clicked fast enough. And that's a Moondew Vale. We're getting loads of really good areas around here, noteworthy points. What's it called? Special regions is what the game officially calls it. For here, then, we gain. If we gain one of each type, we gain bonuses. So let's do that. Let's control that. Not yet put any militia. I will put one in. There is our first level of agent, which we get faster now because of our previous game. Which is excellent. Study the tracks. That's to find a siege. If there's a siege close, then we will be nice and friendly with them. The next one we're going to go for is probably this. Because why not? I'm just going in a circle.
Awaiting order. All clear.
There's our last ornithopter. I'm not going to build a fifth one. Not yet bumped into anyone either. We salute our emperor. And we get economy research try again. Economy research production and statescraft building resource production. Processing plant to just get 24 Solari. Research is complete here. With administrative consolidation, because we're, again, doubling down on all of the stuff around us, so we get +1 of the village's traits. Let's go for heavy militia. That's getting built. This one is... Need one building of each type. Ironically, we've run out of plastcrete. I wouldn't have thought that. Another incinerator would be good, but again, that's lack of manpower. So I'm going to put the manpower building actually in here. What's that look like? The plastcrete factory? It does. I was going to say, does it have like a cement mixer thing? Yes, indeed, does have that going around. And there is again another easy capture. Brilliant. Water-wise, after that, I am going to go filtration systems. I want to get all the water I possibly can. Shake hands with a Fremen, then everything's fine. Intel production, if I have one of each type, probably want to go for research hub, but that's going to cost us. Do I take this first? If I take this, we have minerals, plastcrete factory. It's 50 to take, and it's not actually next to us, but it's not really a big issue, 50. I think we'll probably do that. Once we've captured this. That's now captured, once again. Plastcrete factory. Extra Solari production per statescraft building, and just hard workers, 10% just straight up production, which is always good. And an incinerator would be nice. Just going to reduce. So we're still gaining Solari, but we're gaining more plastcrete as well. Construction complete here. Then we're going to go for another plastcrete factory. Our economy is going to absolutely skyrocket here. Incinerators is 40. I just spent 20 there. It's alright then. We're going to find a siege from this one and a siege from this one. Not yet bumped into anyone, which is good.
We serve the Imperium.
I think we will capture this one first because it's the cheapest one. Construction complete down here. And we do want research hub. Like that. So then that's also going to give us additional 1 manpower. This one. It's going to be a research hub as well. But there's some of that. There's a siege. The siege is... Give them water for 1 manpower. No. I'll keep an eye on it. I will keep an eye on that. But we're definitely focused on other things. You know, I will go for this one. Although, we've only got 3 people. Let's go for an incinerator. No, let's attack this one. It's easier. It's only 2. And there's going to be another siege. Siege there. And a siege there. Oh, we're getting Solari if we trade over water for that one. Yeah, I will do that then. And it obviously will improve their relations. Construction complete here. We can get money for statecraft building, but... don't think I'm going to bother yet. Because I want knowledge. Don't we all? But that's extra intel as well on top of that. But as we can see, water is very low. But we now have the option for... hopefully anywhere. Here. We can go for a dew collector. But we're going to go advanced engineering and then filtration systems is probably the way forward. So we'll keep our options open there. There's another one of those. We're going to go with extra authority. It's all about authority and capturing locations here. There's the first votes. All factions... Can't even word today. All factions gain 300 Solari. All factions lose Landsred standing. Ooh, decline. And all factions gain Landsred guards. I'll support that very much so. I'm not going to spend any influence because none of them are like really an issue. So there's that taken anyway. This next one's going to be 57. That one's only 47. Oh, look at that. That is... if we send a military unit there to get the Bene Gesserit cache. That's now built as well. Plascrete factory. And there is our incinerator. I'm going to get the cache first. If we were to get this, you'd think we'd get water. What do we have here? 10% resource from pillaging, and 50% of villages' plascrete production is Solari. Perfect. Again, couldn't really have asked for more than that. Send some more, sell some more, sell some more. And we control 5 of the 13 required villages as they get further afield. Oh, hang on, there's the Harkonnens and indeed the Fremen. So we bumped in with those 2. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to say, with this guy, ooh, who's not going to pay me to have this, I'm going to say, Atreides, would you like to be friendly? And they do. Because they're there. You can see them there. So they're not, is that them or... no, that'll be the Fremen. Either way, I can't see them. I'd rather be taking them out of the equation for fighting. For now. Construction complete here. So we're going to get extra influence. Intel, rather. Influence, we're on 90. We can send units to investigate this to get ourselves nearly 200 plascrete. And that's also some research there as well, which apparently has completed something. Oh, it just unlocked absolute power straight away. Nothing wrong with that. And we are getting attacked, technically. Look at that there. So it's coming from a siege. Probably that one, actually. They probably came all the way from there. The Fremen want... They want money. I'm going to decline because I'm on -20, although I can probably alter that by dropping that down. Yeah, we can. So they're coming in. The raid is here. It's not even a problem for us with what we've got. But everyone's even at the moment. At least the Harkonnens are actually able to expand, which is different from the previous game. There's the advanced engineering completed, which is excellent. And yeah, we'll let the game move from there. Did those just run on top of that? I think they did. And there's that complete as well. So there's even more. And with this, we're going to attack and take over this area. So let's go. Landsford Council vote. Don't need to touch. It's going to finish in 0 days, it says. So we can definitely get possible building construction. Do we want to go... See, we don't need hegemony anymore. It's not a hegemony game. However, authority is good. And we're going to put it in slot 2. Plus 30% authority gain. And there's some more people as well. Which we've just got from that vote. Do I want to make these friendly? Yeah, it's only 4 water. Go on. We're only on 6 water, to be fair, though. But when this research is finished, we get the wind trap. Which means we put 1 there, 1 there, 1 there, 1 there. And basically, we won't need... We'll be wanting for nothing when it comes to water. Trust me. And there as well. So, want to capture this as well? Let's go. I'm fairly confident that the Landsford Guard, with their 6 armour, 18 power and 600 health each, can deal with the odd militia. And that'll put us on to the 7 buildings. Halfway. And we'll see what this is. Solar Repair Economy Building and Extra Recruitment Office. But naturally it's going to be that. And then head back. And Militia, Militia and Range Militia because it's quite a ways out. Alright, good. How much is that one then? 65. Let's just oh no, I was gonna say let's keep going, but we haven't captured this one yet. That's jumping a little bit further ahead than we should do. There's that completed. We've also got research on here, study the damages of the crashed shuttle to gain military developments. We're also going to capture the Well of Riches, which gives us 100% processing plant resource production. Chome shares are now also cheap. I'm going to buy some, and it's going to drop, and then we'll buy a bit more. And there we go. That is a brilliant, brilliant start. What else do we need to build? Extra knowledge would be good, and we gain 20% if we're here. So, well, that's actually 40%, isn't it? Because we've got double down on it. That's fine. Plus Solari per statescraft over there. Maybe. No. We've reached the hegemony threshold. We're at 6.3 actually. So we can use main base deployment and offer Imperial Mandate, giving Sadaka to other factions. So I could talk to, say, the Fremen and say, hey, would you like some Sadaka? And every time they kill stuff with it, we gain Solari. It is literally grunts for hire. Okay, so for this area, we are going to go with a processing plant. It's going to give us loads of money, plus 40 Solari. That's brilliant. And we will leave it there. That's been a bit of Dune's Spice Wars. Brilliant start for this scenario. A brilliant, brilliant start. I think next episode we will continue on and see what we can capture. The problem that we have is that I can see 1, 2, 3 areas that I can capture, taking us to 10. Where's the other 3 going to come from? Well, almost certainly I'm going to drop an Imperial base somewhere else and do it that way. But we'll take these others first. And, I mean, I could take it off other factions. It is possible. It is possible. But, well, we'll see how it goes. Either way, hope you have enjoyed the episode and what it is, the series thus far. Comments in the comments. Thanks very much for watching. Take care, and generic partings.